Looking for a safe place to house their furry friends, locally kenneling or boarding your animal is a great option. Still, the thought of leaving that family pet with a stranger can be worrisome for some. Before you head out on your summer trip, Adam Price with the Better Business Bureau is here today with some advice for finding a trustworthy pet care facility. It is great to have you back.
Thank you for having me.
This is timely. A lot of people getting ready to take a trip. They wonder, what am I going to do with Rover when I head out there?
And sometimes we think we have friends or neighbors that can do it. You might want to think twice about that. Unless your mother has one of those bumper stickers that say, I love my grand dog, she might be eligible. But oftentimes, you know, they're a member of the family. We love them.
Absolutely.
And so maybe a friend or neighbor is not going to have the time and the experience to actually take care of your pet.
So you got to find a professional. What kind of complaints do you receive when it comes to pet care facilities?
Well, sometimes it's about billing.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't read the contract or I got charged too much. But unfortunately, it's more personal than that. It can be neglect. So sometimes it's the customers will allege that the animal was left without food or water for an extended period of time. In other cases, it might be that they got sick. They were healthy when I dropped them off. When I picked them up 2 weeks later, they're sick. So those are the most common complaints we get in this area.
All serious when you have a pet. Okay, let's talk about some tips for pet owners. First tip you say when you're talking about boarding or kenneling your pet, ask for recommendations.
Absolutely. Do your homework first. You really need to make sure, again, it's a loved one, it's a personal thing. You want to ask for recommendations. And again, if I have a dog, I probably don't want to ask a cat owner about their suggestions. You know, find an individual that has the same type of dog, you know, size-wise, and do your homework. BBB.org, you can find out complaint history and actually read customer reviews. And that's another thing you need to do is look at the reviews online that are trustworthy.
Part of that homework can also be scheduling a visit, and that's what you say is also a good idea. Schedule a visit.
Just like young parents would visit a daycare center, you would want to actually go visit these places. Check it out, make sure, see how clean it is. You want to make sure, you know, does it have an odor? If your pet is prone to run away, find out how secure the facility is.
Great idea. You say also take notice of the staff and thoroughly read the boarding agreement.
Yes, absolutely. Again, the staff, who's going to be taking care of my little baby? I want to know how long they've been there, how experienced they are. When you're on the visit, actually go and watch how their staff interacts with the animals. Is it just a job, or they really look like they're caring for the animals? And again, read that contract. You want to know, you know, how much information do I need to know before I drop that dog or, you know, pet off and take off? Am I going to be charged extra for emergencies? Am I going to be charged extra for certain drop off and pickup? So you want to read the fine print.
Absolutely. We're out of time, but always check with the Better Business Bureau. A great place to start.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for being here. All right, coming up here on